Thanks for joining us live for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We'll see Los Angeles facing Los Angeles.
Ready, gentlemen? Ready?
It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. They've got LeBron James. Shaquille O'Neal is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then it's Tracy McGrady. And it's Johnson in at point guard. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. From deep. Feeds to Ingram. Kicks it to Smith. For the three. And that one's good. Ingram's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And they get the first bucket of the game on that one.
I tell you what, fellas, I'm anticipating a good one here.
Here's Brogdon. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Smith outside. And then Smith with the jam.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a slagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
And it's Abdul-Jabbar penetrating. Smith kicks to Cantor. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Cantor's got his first 2 points.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
They got to watch out, Clark. Those kind of defensive lapses early in the game can start to snowball for a team.
Here's Brogdon to the left side wing. Ingram wide open. A three-pointer, no good.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
James wide open. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed if he can wind up that open from three-point range. I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
The shot by Brogdon, no good.
As a player, you always want to be able to answer back, but he just didn't have it in him that time.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
No one near Smith as he lets it go. Buries the long-range jumper. Smith's got 5.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
And right off the bat, Greg, it looks like that A game is exactly what he brought.
Pass to Cantor. Here's Ingram. Again, Los Angeles.
Timeout.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Just trying to get a break in the action to clear some heads here. I mean, they've gone ice cold, and not a bad idea to give them a little quick breather.
Yeah, they needed the timeout here. Anything to try to get them to forget about the missed shots and get themselves back on track.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Los Angeles trails by 6. Westbrook with it. Now guarded by Gibson. Here's Pierce. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Ariza has the open look. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And not the tightest D right there. And he's going to punish you if you give him that much space. That three-point shot is his bread and butter.
Now here's Pierce. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Buries the long-range jumper.
You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys.
Oh! Yeah.
Wow! Are you? Oh, my goodness.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Weber gets the bucket.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Walton. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Now here's Gibson. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And the rejection by Love. 2 on the clock. Misses the easy stop. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Los Angeles leads by 7. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Los Angeles.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Richardson. And it's Trevor Ariza. Then it's Weber. And it's Diaw in the 4-man position. And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Hill is out there with Worthy. Then there's Dwayne Wade. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Rodman in the center. Westbrook passes to Worthy. It's tipped. Tries to save it. Here's Weber. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
I don't know. There might be more defense in the warm-ups. Right now, these are just shooting game shots.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Enes Kanter's checked in for Weber. And then for Los Angeles, O'Neal comes in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Johnson in for Russell Westbrook. Now here is Dellavedova. From outside the arc, Ariza no luck. Los Angeles trails by 12. Down low, here's O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Now here is Dellavedova. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Shaq's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Here's Johnson. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one is on Ariza.
And that's some inspiration. Steals, blocks, and a big dunk. Those are ways that you can really change the momentum in a game.
Well, they got to chip away at that deficit, and no doubt that'll help.
And that's what he's out there for, guys. I mean, he is an electrifying player, no doubt.
Now, here's Cantor. Here's Richardson. It's hauled in by LeBron. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Abdul-Jabbar. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
A nice run they put together here to bring it a little closer.
Yeah, they got hot. And I didn't think I'd be saying this a little while ago, but now this game's up for grabs.
And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Tips it up. It's hauled in by Richardson. Los Angeles leading by 3. And Shaq pulls it down.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Cantor. Ori. Comes in for Boris Diaw. Jackson, he's checked in for Richardson. And Daniel Gibson subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Here's Ingram. That one's off, still out of sync. In the corner, Gibson with it. To the paint. The shot by Ori, no good.
Excellent, really solid job actually by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Well, another thing that's immediately gone right for them is their three-point shooting.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for Magic Johnson. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And look, rightfully disappointed with how they played here over the course of this run.
Yeah, you know, they haven't looked good at all here lately. Something has to change for him, and we'll see what he's got coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Cantor checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. Weber comes in for Ori. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Jackson. And Smith subbed in for Daniel Gibson. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Walton's checked in. Now here's Ingram. He's got 5.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, Jay. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
Well, it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Los Angeles trails by 3. Westbrook again. Smith. Cantor with a screen on Westbrook. Smith. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical. Well, I think he had all the space he needed.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball.
been a nice game for a reason. He has 8 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. Without question, Trevor Ariza displaying his skills today.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And, Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
Weber is out there with Orr. Then there's Cauley Stein. And it's Smith. And it's Brogdon in at the 2 guard. That's the group starting the second half for Stan Van Gundy. And so he makes both from the line. And here's Los Angeles. Johnson dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's the hook. Here's Shaq. And the dunk by O'Neal.
And Kevin, the knack for the offensive rebound are a big part of what makes this guy special.
Not to mention, Greg, his ability to finish with strength just like that.
Yeah, he's an invaluable asset for them to have. No question about it.
LeBron kicks to Johnson. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one on Weber. For Los Angeles, they've been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
Wade, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And Cauley Stein close it down.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
And it's Johnson with the jam.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Jackson comes in for Orr. And Daniel Gibson subbed in for Smith. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Rodman's checked in. Los Angeles with another miss.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Jackson in the corner. There's the dish to Weber. Knocked away. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Wade. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Now it's a 6-point Los Angeles lead.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
What are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
And they pick up 2. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
LeBron kicks to Johnson. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
But they recover it. Jackson kicks to Weber. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Weber's got 11 points.
That's really the area where they like all of their shots to come from.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Walton's checked in for Rodman. Love comes in for Abdul-Jabbar. Paul Pierce is checked in for James. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Magic Johnson. Wade passes to Pierce. The shot that time, not on target. On the wing, Jackson. Back to Diaw. Here's Dellavedova. Diaw, the screen. And it's Dellavedova missing. Los Angeles leading by 3. Pierce for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. 8 points for him.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face. And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
The shot's good from Westbrook.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Pierce. Out to Wade. Passes it to Walton. Shoots from 8. Stolen by Cantor. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Jackson drives in. Now Dellavedova. 6 points for him. Back to Jackson. Cantor, high post. Walton with the steal. 4-on-3 break. Here's Pierce. A basket good off the assist from Wade. Now it's a 7-point Los Angeles lead. That's a 2 from Dellavedova. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Los Angeles on top, leading by 7. And will return shortly. The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. Taking a look at Los Angeles. We've got Russell Westbrook. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Worthy. Then it's Tracy McGrady. And it's Shaq in at the 5. Here's Worthy. And finished off by Worthy.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
I agree with you. I mean, and now that we're moving deeper into the fourth, it's really the point where they add a few more points to the lead, and I think they can put this thing away and consider it over.
And Shaq with the slam.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Smith kicks to Gibson. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
And sometimes when you want something done, you got to do it yourself. That dunks the shot in the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, it certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats and cheering.
Yeah, that could be an instant momentum shift. That certainly was a rim record.
And And that'll make a pair of turnovers for him in just the last few minutes. So he's got to be a little bit more deliberate with the ball out there.
Brogdon, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And then for Los Angeles, LeBron comes in for James Worthy. And it's Johnson in for Russell Westbrook.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Yeah, that's a great call by you, Greg. You're right on top of it. He's a player that knows exactly how to seek out that jugular.
Yeah, can't be pleased with all these easy looks they continue to give up there in the paint.
No, I'm sure he's not, Greg. I mean, their defense is showing a lot of holes, especially down low. That's unacceptable.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Boris Diaz checked in for Ori. Ingram comes in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Richardson in for Brogdon. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, during the timeout, I listened in on Stan Van Gundy's huddle. He was not happy with their defensive performance. He said they're getting everything they want. We've got to show them we can't let that happen. You have to make a stand. You have to get some stops, and that'll get us going on a run. Guys?
Count that one.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break.
That's his second personal foul.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Johnson. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line.
That's his first personal.
They get Boris Diaw.
And how's that for some ups coming from that one?
Well, he is a rarity among NBA point guards in his ability to elevate.
Yeah, his athletic ability, guys, is really what takes him a notch above most players at his position.
Here's Johnson. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
One shot.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Nice shot by Smith.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Here's McGrady. Again, Los Angeles.
For sure. I mean, this guy is a laser. He's too good a shooter to be giving him open jumpers like that. Those are warm-up shots for him.
Now, here is Smith. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul called on Los Angeles. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow the break, but that has not been the case.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. They've been turning those turnovers into points.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Coley Stein comes in for Boris Diaw. And Brogdon subbed in for Richardson.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Here's McGrady after the basket by Los Angeles. And Enes Kanter picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's McGrady. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Gotta be demoralizing. They desperately needed a stop, and instead they give up a triple on an open look.
Well, you know, this guy is such a good shooter that he's a guy defensively you want to be able to smell his breath. I mean,
Just no let up, guys. They just keep coming at you.
Well, this lead is too big to overcome. I'm going out on a limb right now. There's just not enough time left on the clock to make up the ground they have to make up.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just are not letting up at all.
He's off on the first. Weber, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Daniel Gibson comes in for Smith. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Kevin Love's checked in for O'Neal. Rodman comes in for Abdul-Jabbar. Hill, he's checked in for McGrady. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Johnson. Here's James. First free throw is good. Los Angeles making a switch here. Worthy's checked in. Both free throws good from James. Los Angeles trails by 18. Here's Brogdon. Weber the pass to Brogdon. Weber dishes to Cauley-Stein. Weber kicks to Ingram. 6 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, he can't hit that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. 26 seconds left in the game. Gibson passes to Cauley-Stein. The 11-footer. Kicks it out to Gibson. They get it back. Now the feed to Ingram. Here's Brogdon. Drains the three-pointer.
Just dialed in from the three-point line in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they're putting a world of hurt on them with the triple.
Off target. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily.